For years, TV has found inspiration, life and work of doctors. But now medicine is going viral. Tonight, the Snapchat phenom, Dr. Miami. The broadcast of his surgeries have amassed multitudes of fans and a long waiting list. But does social media surgery come with more risk? Here's ABC's Chief Business, Economics, and Technology correspondent, Rebecca Jarvis, for her series, Social Stars.
It's inside the operating room like you've never seen before.
How nice does this booty look now? Whoa.
Brought to you by the man known as Dr. Miami.
Well, they call me Dr. Miami. I'm a plastic surgeon, and I make people feel better about their bodies.
Plastic surgeon Dr. Michael Solzauer, taking viewers behind the scenes at surgeries. Most so graphic, we can't even show you.
Welcome back to the operating room for a wonderful Monday. We have a Brazilian butt lift. She is quite square beforehand. We're going to snatch her waist, give her a round booty.
You know by now what we're gonna do. We're gonna snatch the waist. We're gonna make this curvy.
Capturing the before, after, and everything in between. In these 10-second video clips, he posts to social media platform Snapchat.
All right, so I made my incision here on the inframemory.
The result, a cult following of millions of Snapchat followers and more new patients than he can even handle.
And then we said, you know what? We're gonna take a break from making appointments because we had a backlog already for more than a year's out. I'm gonna clean this up and show you the before and after. It's quite dramatic.
Dr. Solzauer insists that all this doesn't distract him in the operating room, where life is literally in his hands.
God forbid, that worst case scenario. Somebody dies on your table.
We're careful. We hope it never happens.
26-year-old Cynthia was lucky she got on his schedule. You can watch her here, completely unconscious on the operating table, undergoing a Brazilian butt lift and liposuction.
I have a lot of friends. They know what I'm doing, and I just want them to be part of my little story with him.
It's not the first time viewers have flocked to plastic surgery. On the show Botched, millions of fans tuned in to see the good, the bad, and the ugly side of cosmetic surgery. But in Dr. Miami's OR, fans are getting raw,
She did say we could snap the nose.
unedited, and unfiltered video almost instantaneously.
All right, so this booty is all done. Look how nice and round it is.
It's everything she ever wanted in a booty and a bag of chips. All that and more. They still say bag of chips? Yeah. They still say that.
Do now.
But unfocused doctors in the operating room may have backfired before. After legendary comedian Joan Rivers suffered fatal complications during a minor throat procedure, her daughter Melissa sued Yorkville Endoscopy, where the procedure was done, claiming, among other allegations, that a doctor took photos of Joan Rivers while under sedation. The case is pending and defendants have denied wrongdoing. So far for Dr. Miami, no Snapchat lawsuits, no complications.
If something goes wrong, somebody has the evidence to bring to a court and
Yes.
say, look what he did right here. We have the moment on tape.
I think all surgery should be on tape. I feel like what's wrong with transparency? It's like saying to a cop, why are you wearing a body camera? I think that like body cameras on police and cameras in schools are a good thing too. You know, it keeps everybody focused.
In Dr. Solzauer's office, everyone has a choice.
Has anyone ever come in and asked you not to Snapchat their surgery?
Oh yeah. About a third of my patients don't want anything to do with social media.
So you give them the option
Of course, yeah. They have to sign permission forms. So about 2/3 of my patients do want to be Snapchatted, about a third don't, which is the inverse of what it was in the beginning. In the beginning, maybe 1 in 3 would allow me to, but now it's people actually come in asking to be on the Snapchat.
And like so many of Dr. Miami's patients, Cynthia first discovered his work on Snapchat.
I started watching his Snapchats, and in the beginning, it was a little gross. And then after that, I was just amazed with his work.
So she flew over 1,000 miles just to be here today.
Thank you. This is the best way to start a week, huh? With an award.
A surgery like the one Cynthia's having costs close to $8,000. But Cynthia says it's worth it. Dr. Solzauer started out by posting his surgery pics to another social media outlet, Instagram, but says he got kicked off for being too graphic. That's when his 16-year-old daughter introduced him to Snapchat.
So he set up the account, he had no idea how to use it. I had to show him, okay, you press this button, this is how you take the video, and this is a picture, whatever. So then he went to his office, and that day he started using it.
I have to ask because you brought it up. Your daughter, who is 15 originally, how old is she?
She's almost 17 now.
Almost 17. So when she's 18,
Yeah.
she goes into a doctor's office like yours, and her surgery is on Snapchat.
Sure. If it's up to her, yeah, sure.
You're okay with that?
I'm okay with that. She's a great girl. I love her, and she makes her own decisions, and I'm okay with it.
The father of 5 employs not 1, but 2 full-time Snapchatters.
So how was the rest of your Sunday, Brittany?
It was much better. I slept after that IV.
You're recovered after the IV? I heard that you hurled.
No hablo inglés.
You did, didn't you? It's almost like a hobby. So some plastic surgeons have race cars or fancy boats and things like that, and I have a Brittany and an Ashley.
They capture his every move in the operating room and serve as Snapchat sidekicks. Thanks to Dr. Miami, they have large followings of their own.
All right, so I made my incision here in the infragluteal crease. Infra means below, gluteal means gluteal. And I'm making my tunnels. I'm making my tunnels. I'm making my tunnels. Barry.
Everyone in the office is in on Dr. Miami's Snapchat game, broadcasting every detail.
Bon vivant. Zippity-doo-dah.
From the moment he walks in the door,
Ta-ta, what a wonderful day. What do we have today, Ta?
Today we have a BBL implant exchange, BBL BAM.
BBL implant exchange, BBL BAM. Awesome.
into the OR, where Cynthia is halfway through her transformation.
Perfect. Save.
All right, so this cheek is done. And look how tense it is. I can't get any more fat in there. There's already like shooting out. But it's nice and round. It's perky.
Dr. Miami's popularity only seems to be growing.
Here are your finalists for Best Snapchatter of the Year.
He came in second place for Snapchatter of the Year, losing out to DJ Khaled.
Second, I'm Prince of Snapchat. Maybe DJ Khaled's the king.
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year. You never know.
But while Snapchat might have made him famous,
thank you so much for everything, Dr. Miami and staff. You guys were awesome. I will be sending all my girls here love, Brittany.
His patients say the work speaks for itself. 10 days after her surgery, Cynthia's backside has been transformed.
How nice is this booty look now?
And thanks to Snapchat,
So nice.
it's there for everyone to see.
All right, so we're all done. Look at this booty. I'm gonna clean it up and show you the before and after pictures.
For Nightline, I'm Rebecca Jarvis in Miami.